encantado, as they say in Spain. I'm enchanted to meet you. Thank you very much for coming along today.
Thank you for
So we've got a room full of Launchpad people here. They're all at various different stages of their journey, and I think what we'd like to do is you've experienced some early success, is get into some questions. I've got a kind of quick fire Q&A for you, and then to learn a little bit about your motivations for getting started with this, and perhaps the obstacles that you've had to overcome on the route. And then if folks on this call want to type any questions into chats, then I think we can open the call up to you guys, and you can tap Brigita's mind, and perhaps some of that magic might rub off. Okay, so are you happy to do a fairly quick fire Q&A to kick off with, Brigita?
Yes, of course.
Very good. Perfect. Okay, all right. So can you tell us a little bit about where you were before you joined Launchpad, please?
Okay. Hello, everybody. So I'm Brigita. I come from Slovenia. I'm a mom, I'm a personal trainer, and I joined LaunchU back in 2021. My biggest concerns were how will I do the program, because my first language is not English. So I said, oh my God, everything's in English here. How will I do this? And yes, at that time, there were a lot of challenges in my life. We moved from the capital, from Ljubljana, to the coast, in a house to the house that was not finished. Both me and my husband lost our incomes. It was not very easy, two little children, and it was quite a lot of challenges at that time. And I'm also a personal trainer. I used to work as in a traditional gym. From early in the morning, I started usually at 4 a.m. in the morning or 5, and I was working till 9, 10, sometimes even longer in the evening. And I was missing time with my children, with my family. So I thought to myself, I need to change something, because I will miss all these years with my children, with my family. They will grow up. I will not see them. So yes, this was my big why I started Launch You back in 2021. Financial reasons. I wanted more time, more family time, more security, and I went step by step, slowly, listening the videos many times. Did some challenges along the way, and yeah, slowly things come together, and also a lot of new clients came slowly to my online gym. I started with online gym actually then, because first I thought, okay, I will do affiliate marketing, launch you affiliate, but I was focused a little bit on my gym, a little bit here and there, and I said, no, I need to put my focus to my online gym first, so that I create income that I can use for other projects as well. Yes, and last month, it was my first 10K income month. Yes.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. So,
So,
okay, we've got your motivation for joining Launchpad and making this transition. I think there's a woman named Bryony Ware. She's a palliative care nurse, and she's written a book called The Regrets of the Dying. And one of those regrets is that I wish I'd worked less. So I think we understand. I think we understand your motivation, Brigita.
yes.
So look, let's get into these questions. So initial challenges and overcoming them. Okay, what were the biggest challenges you faced when you first started with Launchpad?
Initial challenges. I was overwhelmed. It was a lot of information everywhere. I wanted to listen to every call, every challenge, and my head was broken. I couldn't put in my head any more information. So I was trying to schedule time for my work online, and at the same time I had to schedule time to rest, to go to the nature, because if I didn't plan both of these areas, I felt that I will experience another burnout, which was my experience from before when I was working in the gym. Yes, so the challenges were a lot of information at the same time, a lot of amazing people everywhere, a lot of excitement. So I wanted to do everything at once. So yeah, mostly this was the biggest challenge, how to go step by step, build something and not to, you know, be too exhausted and yeah, do everything in the right way and keep focus on
Yes.
one thing.
Yeah, so I think we all have these challenges, don't we? We look at the summit of Everest and we look at the entire job
Yeah.
and it's overwhelming. But really all we have to be focused on in any one moment is the particular step we're taking in that moment, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But keeping the same focus all the time and your why is blinking all the time over there. You can go step by step without, you know, going somewhere else without losing your direction. So yes, there are challenges, but you know, challenges make us grow, develop, so we get more resilient, more strong, and more focused even, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you say you had doubts or fears about launching your
Yes. Yes.
business? Yeah. So
Be-
how did you go and tell the folks here today, how did you overcome those or how did you get through those?
well, I was checking where people come from, and I saw mostly people come from countries where their first language is English. And I said, how will I record videos in English? This is impossible. How will I do that? And my market is too small. It's only 2 million people here in Slovenia, and I just didn't know how to do all this stuff. But then, okay, I was part of Caroline's YouTube challenge. Thank you so much again. And I was re-listening recordings many times because some parts were too fast for me. And I said, oh, let's go back again. And I was re-listening. And then, yes, this was my biggest challenge. And I said, okay, if other people can do it, I can do it too. And then I just followed the steps. And yeah, I did a lot of mistakes at the beginning, but it's worth it. Every single step is worth it. And every challenge made me stronger and more focused and more resilient. And yes, it's worth it. Every
Brilliant.
piece of it.
Brilliant. I'm getting goosebumps. So when you were in the modules, in the Launchpad modules, were there any specific exercises that really stood out for you?
At the beginning, I didn't know who my avatar was. I wanted to start with myself, but then I was going, yeah, I started the Your Best Life Blueprint, and then I started again and again, and I was searching the right way because I found so many avatars in me, so I didn't know which one to focus on, you know. So yeah, but I guess it just had to grow in my head, in my and I had to go through all the ideas in my head and just to, I don't know, make it grow the way it should be. But
Yeah.
slowly, step by step, just follow the steps with basic program and then just add some other. I added accelerate, and I really like this part, this mentoring part. So I think this helped me a lot. And I started with Silver Bundle the first year that I joined,
Yeah.
and then I continued with Accelerate every year.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, good. Okay. And what would you say were some of the more valuable lessons you learned through this whole program, Brigita?
I learned a lot about myself, where I'm weak, where I have to work on myself, and then a lot about technical part. I didn't have a clue any how to set a website, landing page, thank you page, how to use Aweber, how to use Convertry. I didn't know. I didn't have a tiny bit of experience in that area. Because as personal trainer, I was working in the gym, so I didn't even use emails and Facebook and anything. So yeah, the technical part was very hard for me, and this is the biggest thing I believe I learned in these years, how to set up everything correctly, this machinery that is now working for me, and I just check from time to time. Is it okay? It's okay. So yesterday, I had this live workshop in Ljubljana, in the capital, where people come from all over the country, the ones who are working with me online. And it's so nice to see that, yes, the funnel is working. People know me, people know what I'm doing. And, it's so nice because in the funnel, I explain everything and they are my fans already, even though I don't know them. And they, all of them know me very well, bringing me fruits and honey and, oh, this is for you. We love you so much. It's so sweet. My old ladies are so sweet.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. So, can you walk us through your initial launch strategy? Which platform did you use, and tell us a little bit more about the way you set the sales funnel up, Brigita.
So first I set up a website and then landing page and thank you page, and I started with a YouTube challenge back in 20, I don't know, the first one, 22. Yes, yes,
Wow.
okay. So yes, so I first started with YouTube video marketing, and then I also attended the Facebook challenge. So I added a second strategy. So I have 10 ads running on my Facebook page. I have 5 different ads running on the YouTube, on Google Ads, with 5 different hooks with the same story. So I'm testing all the time which one is working. So it's very interesting that depends on the month, a different hook of my video ads is working better. So I slowly add some money to this one and that one, and now I have the fifth one, the last one that's working the best, and I'm adding a little bit more money to this one. So YouTube, then Facebook, and now we're also part of article challenge. So now I'm learning how to write articles as well. So I will have 3 strategy. Maybe I will add TikTok, but I'm not so sure. Maybe a little bit later.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing quite well as you are, doesn't it? Actually, yeah.
It's
So, so
uh,
yeah,
yeah.
go on,
I'm
Brigita.
so happy because these little machines are working behind, and I don't need to do anything, It's just
Yeah.
working. It's there working, bringing me leads every day, every day. So now I spend approximately 150 euros per day. So it's bringing me quite a lot of leads. And I run webinars every 14 days where I explain it's free. It's a free webinar that I'm explaining what I'm doing and how. So I'm helping people with back pain problems, with spine issues. And yes, they come to my webinar, and a little bit about 10% of people join my online program or my membership. So this is how I do it. Every 14 days, I get approximately 800 leads and I invite them to my webinar. So about 200 people come to my webinar, and approximately 10% of these 200 join my membership, on my online membership. So I have these numbers. Cost per lead is about €1, which I'm happy with at the moment. So I don't, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
that's
it.
perfect. That's perfect. You've actually covered the next couple of questions. So,
Oh,
how did you go about building your audience? It's particularly because spine health is obviously a very niche area. It's a narrow niche, isn't it?
yes.
Do you want to tell us any more about that? About how you actually identify or call out your people?
Actually, I used to sell my online course, which was 6-week course. And from that course, if I tell a little bit more about this course, I created content for first week. I invited my few friends from before, from the gym, join my course and tell me what you think. And I didn't have anything else, just first week content.
Mm.
And then in this first week, I had time to ask people what they think, and I created the second week, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth. So I had the whole online course ready, and I started marketing with video ads. So yes, and now I just create more content around it, and people are the traffic is coming, more and more traffic is coming to my website, to my online course, my membership actually. I switched from online course to membership, to online membership. So they pay monthly, recurring payments. I had some issues here with PayPal and my banks, but now they're paying monthly. It's automated, so I can sleep.
Yes, perfect, perfect. I love it. I love that business model. So what do you think, what have you found to be the most effective ways of engaging with your clients?
From the webinars, I I I could feel them. I could feel their pain really deeply from webinars, because usually at the beginning of my webinars, I ask them, "Why are you here?" And they start, "Oh, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, my hip hurts, my neck," and so on. And then I feel their pain, and I just use these words in my ads. You know, I hope you understand my
Yeah,
English.
yeah, absolutely.
I use the same words from webinar when we talk and chat, and they are asking me millions of questions. And they say, for example, they say, "I cannot wake up in the morning. I want to wake up in the morning without feeling pain in my back, my lower back." And I use these words and I put it in my ad. Yes.
I want to wake.
And
I want to wake up in the mornings with that pain in my lower back, Brigita, as well.
you're welcome.
So look, congratulations on earning over 10,000. What is it, dollars or euro? It doesn't really matter what it is.
Euros,
If it's
euros.
10,000 euros in a month, I mean that is phenomenal.
Yeah. Thank you.
What, what do you think were the key factors that contributed to this incredible financial success?
Uh, um, Listening to the clients all the time, what they need. And I keep asking myself, how can I help them even more? Because I used to work in a local gym, and I was able to help the local people in the capital, most of them. So I kept asking myself, how can I help even more people? What problems they have, what pain they have. They just want to wake up without pain, you know. They just want to live a quality life, stuff like that. So I keep asking myself, how can I help them even more? Okay, then I thought they have problems with nutrition, with preparing healthy meals. So I created an ebook that is a gift for every member.
Mm.
And this is also my bonus. I tell them on the webinar, if you join my program, my membership, you will get a lot of bonuses like this. And they say, oh my God, we get so much. And yes, I created magnetic offer. They cannot resist. They cannot resist.
Yeah, fabulous,
Yes.
fabulous. Yeah, you've taken all of Stuart's lessons and yeah, you've turned them into practical. Yeah, yeah.
I found a lot of very valuable trainings in LaunchU platform around webinars, around creating magnetic offer by Michael Essery, is
Oh
it?
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Then the one with webinars, how to create, I'm not sure what's the title, $1 million webinar or something like that. It's a very good one. So it's a lot of good, very valuable trainings, workshops inside this ecosystem, launch your ecosystem,
Yes.
that is so, so valuable. Yes.
Yeah.
And I
So,
adapt it to my market. Yes, I usually take the content and I adapt everything to my people, my market, my I try to think through with their brands in their shoes. I try to be in their shoes. Yes,
yes. Yeah.
my clients' shoes.
So what were the what are the skills that what skills did you need to learn or strengthen to achieve this success, Brigita?
To craft the right message,
Yeah.
to show how I can help them through different strategies, through video, through article, through Facebook, through different channels. Yes, and all this automation stuff is so amazing. So this technical magic work that technology can do for us, it's so amazing, so so amazing. Usually when I'm somewhere around outside playing with my children, I get 5 more customers, but I was not sitting in front of my computer, and I earned a few thousand euros just like that. It's just amazing, what is this true? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? I must be dreaming. Yes, yes. It's to craft the right message, yes, because I believe every single person is born with gifts in life or with experiences that other people need and are ready to pay for it. So we just need to learn how to use the right words, how to present who we are, what we do, how can we help other people, be sincere, not just think about euros and
Mm.
and dollars, how much will I earn, but only be focused, how can I help them? What can I give them? But also, have this value part set up, I'm valuable, so I will charge for my service. I will not give it for free anymore because I used to do this for a very long time. Yeah.
So were there any mindset shifts that you think happened for you on the journey,
Yes.
Brigita? And
Yes.
tell us a little
I
bit about those.
I was afraid to put money to Google Ads. I thought, oh, I'm throwing away money now, and I'm spending 15 euros per day, and nothing's happening. I'm doing something wrong. So I changed that in my head and I said, okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. It's okay. I'm investing in my knowledge. I'm learning. So it's okay. If I lose it, I lose it. Actually, I started not being afraid of losing my money. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not losing, it's investing.
Yeah.
Investing in yourself, in your knowledge.
Yeah, I know Justin says that. Yeah, it's something we all have to go through, isn't it?
Yes,
We have
yes,
to launch
yes.
the first ad before we can launch the second one, and maybe it's not going to be a winner straight out the gate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So do you have any organization tips or tools that have helped you stay on track and productive, or is it all self-discipline?
Yeah, I think self-discipline is very important because, yeah, we need to sleep and eat well, Jenny, right? Yeah, otherwise it will not, we cannot do it because this is our first machine, our bodies. If we don't have our machines in balance, working well, we cannot do anything else well. So if I'm shooting a new video and I didn't sleep well or eat well or I didn't work out, I cannot give my energy to people.
Mm.
So I think that this basic stuff is very important. Sleep, eat, take a rest, not to be overwhelmed all the time. So yes, just to keep the balance and
Yeah.
then you can do everything.
Yeah, a well man wants 10,000 things, and an unwell man wants only one. is
Yes,
how the saying goes. Yes.
exactly.
So, so looking back over your journey from where you are now, so we turn around and we look backwards. So, were there any mistakes that you made that turned into learning experiences?
Oh yes, many. I think sometimes I think to myself that I made all the mistakes possible. Everything that's possible. Um, yeah, first mistake was that I wanted to do all at once. I will do 5 calls today. Not possible. So yeah, I didn't keep my focus. I wanted to do a lot of things at the same time. My affiliate, my gym, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit here, there, a little bit of organic, a little bit of paid. My focus was too broad. So yeah, and then a lot of mistakes on the Google Ads, of course. The funnel was not working, and then the landing page was not working, and stuff like that. And my website collapsed right when I had new members coming in. They were not able to log in, and I was like, I was writing my ticket ASAP.
So
Check
if you
my website.
so
Um,
if you could go back and do something differently, what might that be?
You know, the launch your mentors always say, and it's also the quote, how does it say, the mission, if you follow the steps, the success is inevitable, right? And I just didn't believe at the beginning that it's true, that it's possible for me. So if it was 2021 again, I went, I would go slower, breathe more, keep focused more with this in mind that I will get there sooner or later. Everything's okay. I will get there. So I would do this. I would do it this way. Relax, but keep focus, hard work, and don't forget to sleep, eat, exercise. Yes, keep yourself healthy,
Yeah,
physically,
that
emotionally.
that brings us nicely into tips for the other Launchpad members that are here today and who will be watching the recording. So what advice would you give to your fellow Launchpad members, Brigita, who perhaps are starting out?
First, I would like to welcome everybody, and I would like to tell you that you are at the right place at the right time. You have everything you need. You have so many wonderful mentors and people who already achieve their success. So you can be sure that it's working. It definitely works. It's only it depends on you how much you will be dedicated and focused in this path. So I just think that follow the steps, trust the steps, trust the process, and the success will come sooner or later. You will create your dream life, dream lifestyle, financial security, financial freedom. Yes, you will get there sooner or later. Just believe in yourself and believe in Launch You and all the support you have. And one more thing, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Don't be afraid. Don't get stuck and then you lose all the motivation and I will focus on something else. Just keep the focus and ask people here because they're wonderful. They will help you in very short time. You will not have to wait for long and you will get the answers. Yes, the support is amazing. I believe that this is the best support you can have on your digital journey from all fields. Yes,
Yeah, the dream team. Yeah, thank you.
that's
Thank you.
right.
So we're coming close to the end now of these questions. So I don't know whether the folks on the call that have got questions, but please get them typed into chat. And we'll be calling you out in a moment or two. But just one or two sort of final thoughts and closing words. Now that you've hit this financial milestone, Brigita, what's next for you in your business?
You know, before I joined this Zoom call, we talked to my husband. I talked to my husband and I said, okay, so now I have to keep this, or at least grow a little bit every month with this income. And now it's your turn. He's Martin. My husband is Martin. And he said, okay, help me create my 10K income per month. So this is our goal now. So I'm helping him with writing articles now. So we do both the article challenge because he's very good in computers and programming. So I think it will be very easy for him. But yes, this is our focus as a family, just to increase the income, and we also homeschool our children. So we took freedom we longed for so long. And yes, we will go travel together. We just bought a new van, a big one. So yes, we are making plans where we will travel next week. Then we go to France to skiing, and we will take all our animals with us because now we have a lot of space in the van. So we have two dogs and a rabbit. So all of them are going with us. So this is our family goal now, just to help my husband to help him get free as I'm free now.
Yeah, brilliant, 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 amazing. And last question from me anyway for the moment. What's one piece of advice or inspiration that you would like to leave for the other Launchpad members who maybe, maybe they feel overwhelmed or uncertain about their own potential?
If you are uncertain or overwhelmed, just breathe, slow down, keep your dream outcome in your head, practice it for 10 minutes every day, and just follow the steps. Follow the steps. Use the support you have. You are in the best ecosystem possible.
Yeah.
And trust yourself. You can do it.
Lovely, thank you. I really appreciate you, Brigita. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel emotional. So I'm going to have to hand over to Jenny or Mike or Caroline or somebody else to maybe call out some of the questions and some of the other people on the call. But that was a beautiful thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Right.
inviting me.
Jenny or Caroline, do you want to pick out some of the? There's some questions started to pour in now, which is nice. Do you want to grab one? And Jenny, you want to grab one and run with it?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, Brigita, thank you so much. I mean, I know we've spoken before, but your story is so powerful, and you tell it in such a meaningful and passionate way that people can just relate to. And I think that's just so important that that people in the community hear from such a broad array of people who are having success in different ways here. And for you to have built your own business, or taken your business online and be doing so well with a membership, it's inspiring to me as a fitness instructor, because now I want to go and build my fitness business back up again. Yeah, no, amazing. So let's see, we had a couple of questions here. Someone, Caroline actually asked, how many hours a week do you actually work on your business typically now?
At the moment, on once per week, I have Zoom calls with my clients. So if they have any questions about online gym exercises, motivation, and once per month, I travel to. On Friday, I travel to Ljubljana and I go back on Sunday. So today I came back to the coast. So per week, um, maybe 5 hours, 1 hour per day. Yeah, something like that. When I get new members in, yes, I have a little more work because they are older people who are not very tech savvy. So I need to show them which button to click and where to put their email address. So it's a little more work. But once they learn how to do it, yes, they explore the gym by themselves. So five probably. And yes, because I teach my children, I homeschool my children, so I spend a lot of hours now teaching my children. So my one of my dreams is how to teach my children the same, these digital skills, marketing skills on their level. They are 8 and 11, and yes, I really want to teach them this stuff. It's so great to prepare them for future, because public school, primary school is too old-fashioned.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Same with my girls as well. I'm getting my daughter to help me out with some stuff, and I think it's so important to show them there's other ways. Anita was asking how long a member actually stays in your program, and do they fall off after doing that initial 6 weeks, or do they keep going? And what keeps them there long term?
At the moment, I'm selling yearly membership. Before, I used to sell monthly, but then I realized that people have some fears around paying monthly. So to establish this monthly payment, I had a lot of problems with my local bank because they didn't allow me recurring payments on my account. Crazy. So I was arguing for a few months. They didn't listen. I changed banks. And I also couldn't talk to PayPal people, so they didn't respond. I couldn't switch on the recurring payments. And after a few months, it started working. But still, I see that people here in Slovenia are afraid of this monthly stuff. So I don't know why, even though it was 19 euros per month, nothing. But still, they were afraid. So now I started to sell yearly membership. And I think it's a good way because they are dedicated for 1 year, and after 1 year they can prolong it. If they buy it a little bit before that this year ends, they get it for the same discount, which is a big discount. So yes, it's yearly membership now. They buy it for 1 year.
That's good. That's really savvy of you, for sure. Evan asked if you ever seriously considered an organic strategy over your paid strategy.
I used to work organically, but I don't have time for that. I don't want to spend time on my social media too much. Yeah, I know I should do it. I used to have minutes for workout on my business profile every Tuesday. But it's okay. I'm online. I'm on Facebook, so people can check who am I or what am I doing. But it's not my priority at the moment because I think I can do so much with paid advertising. I think I would need so much energy to do organically. Yes. So at the moment, I just do paid advertising.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's that paid is just, it creates that time for you. Organically is exhausting. I've tried that so many times. So much love for you coming in here, Brigita, really is.
Thank you. Thank you so
We've
much.
had someone ask for your URL, so if you want to drop that into the chat, you can do. Your business, you can totally do that. And Tamsin asks, are your clients from just your country or worldwide?
Yes, at the moment, yeah, my website is in Slovenian, so if I post it, you will not understand, I think. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm looking forward to Zoom call with Jenny, amazing Jenny. Maybe we will, magically do something together. We will see, right? Globally, I think, because we both have some strong parts, and I think we can join this together. Maybe we will see. We will see.
Take over the world, Brigita.
Yeah, so at the moment, yeah, it's just my country. I can see, yes, Brigita, or yes, my clients are from my country and a little bit of Croatia because they understand a little bit of Slovenian, and me, I understand a little bit of Croatian. So I blend these two. But yes, and even though it's quite small market, 2 million people, and I saw that only actually 1/4 of people have some kind of problems. So it's 500,000 people ready for me. But a little percentage is really ready to do something. So that was my obstacle in my head, that the market is not big enough. Because when I was checking the numbers of other people's, how many insights, how many clicks, how many impressions, how many clicks, how many, I thought, oh, we don't have so many people even there in my country. So yeah, so I thought it's too small. But the best part is that the cost per lead is quite low. So I like it because I do return on investment for 300%. Yes.
Brilliant. That's
So
so
it's
good.
good.
Yeah,
I keep cost per lead as low as possible, even below €1.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I can't see any other questions. Caroline, was there anything else there? Have I missed anything?
Yeah, Jenny, I'm going to just chip in. I'm going to call out Alex. She drops a question in, which is a bit further up the thread. Can you unmute Alex and come out and ask and have a little natter with Brigita? You're muted at the moment. Oh no, she's
okay. I can. Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. Hi, Brigita. Thanks a lot for coming out and talking to us. And the question that I have for you is, when you were going through the program, did you at any stage feel scared that it might not work out? For example, let me just share a little bit of what I'm going through at the moment. I tried to take my business online in Portugal, and the Portuguese people prefer in-person training. They're not into online. So my clients, the number of clients I had just dropped massively. So I teach at university, but for some reason this year, I started teaching, but I have no contract yet. And 3 months into teaching, they're not paying me yet. So I'm living on savings. And so I'm just seeing all the money go. And maybe this is why I'm having this recurring fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if I can't make it at Launch You? And it's becoming it's like, it's actually taking over my mind. And I consider myself to be quite a positive person, but it's causing me a lot of anxiety. So the question is, did you experience fear of failure? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Yes, I understand you completely, because I went through the same fears at the beginning. And even though I had a lot of clients in my gym, traditional gym, when I moved 100 kilometers away, and they were calling me, hey, we want your content. When I started posting my content online, they disappeared. And yes, and I said, it's not gonna work for me, because no one is clicking, no one is watching my content. And I saw that completely other kind of clients came to my online gym. All of them that were in my gym, traditional gym, were gone, and a lot of new clients came, and now the old clients are coming back. So yes, it was a huge drop of clients at the beginning, because it was something new, because they wanted me in person. They wanted me to be there with them in the morning, in the evening, all the time, on the calls, having a cup of coffee together and chat. And they wanted me in person. So yeah, I was very scared, because I didn't have the finances. I borrowed some money from my father, from my husband, and we both lost our income at the same time, actually. So it was, and the house, the heating system was not working when we moved here. So we had a lot of expenses here. We used all the savings on the house, and it was crazy. But I had this power in me, and I said, this must work. It will work. I know it will work. So I kept going. Challenge 1, 2, 3. I remember that Caroline's challenge. Once I was watching the recordings, and I said, I don't understand anything. And I was watching the recordings again and again, 6 times. every day. And I said, I will figure this out. I will. It was not working. When I put together everything, it was not working. And the sixth time, oh, I get it. I get it. So can you imagine how many hours Caroline's videos were 3 hours long, right? Caroline, 3 hours or even more. And I was watching the same video six times. So yes, you can do it. You can do it. And be ready that maybe all of your clients will change, new ones will come. Definitely. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's such an inspiring story. I know I've been there as well, like pausing, putting on to slow, watching it at 0.75 speed sometimes, just to sort of think, what happened there? What did they do? Just yeah. It is that kind of determination that sees you through here. It really is.
Yeah, I got to say, I got to admire your commitment, Brigita, honestly, and doing it in a second language as well. Because I know that when I do my calls, I speak a bit fast because I get a bit excited. So, so hats off to you for going back and sitting through those and just, literally trusting the process and following the steps and having that drive and that commitment to just whatever it takes. Just got to keep pushing through. So hats off to you, honestly. I can jump in. There's one more question that's popped in as well. Somebody was asking, did you start off with affiliate marketing before doing your own business?
Yes, yes, my idea was because I had a little bit of enough of this PT personal training all the time. A lot of people, it's demanding, it's very emotional, it's not easy work, you have to be ready steady. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was running like 30-40 kilometers with people because I was teaching them how to run properly and stuff like that. But yes, then what was the question? Sorry. My brain is not working.
Did you start out with affiliate marketing first before?
Yes. And then I decided, so I will start something else. And then I started affiliate marketing, and it was so new to me. Everything was so new, and the technical stuff and everything. And I said, okay, maybe it will be easier if I just continue with my field first. So I create this recurring income, a little bit of financial stability, and then fly with affiliate. So now I will start affiliate for sure now because I have a lot of enough funds for other projects. Yes.
Brilliant.
Speedy Gonzalez, Caroline. Yes, sometimes I even switch the speed of your recordings to 0.5. So I could go slowly through this. So yes, everyone. Sorry?
It makes me wonder if your clients do the same with some of your videos in your membership.
No. I'm not so fast.
Know your audience.
And I also show them the exercise many times. I go slowly and so on. Yes.
I could learn from you, Brigita, honestly. So thank you.
John's dropped a link in the chat for anybody feeling fear or suffering from fear, stopping them moving forward. John, do you want to explain what that link is?
Yeah, so it's called Finding Joe. It's a documentary that's published on YouTube. And Joseph Campbell, who the Finding Joe refers to, he was a philanthropist and he was an academic who studied the ancient myths and sagas. And what he discovered was there's a universal human story, if you like. And films like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, they conform to this story arc, and it's called the hero's journey. And it's universal. Fear is universal. Everybody feels fear. Okay, he's coined a whole bunch of phrases, and one of them is, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." Okay, and the reason the story is universal is because at any moment in time, any of us, any human being living on this planet, has a choice. Right, we can either carry on in the comfort zone, going nowhere where nothing grows. Okay, you know, we can stay as we can remain as we are, or we can push beyond the comfort zone, which is obviously where discomfort lies. It's going to be uncomfortable out there. Okay, but that's the only place that you will ever discover of what you are capable. Okay, and this is a choice that we all have. And I think for the most part, the people that come into the Launch You community, they are about being intentional, about exploring and developing their potentials. Okay, that's what we're all about. Brigita is a shining example of what is possible when you push through the fear. Okay, the fear is universal, but courage is a choice. It's a decision that we make. Okay, and you know, ultimately, these fears that we feel, they're just figments of our imagination. They're hardwired into us because evolutionary biology kept the fearful alive. Okay, it's a hardwired physiological response that lives deep inside the mammalian brain, but it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate in the time and environment in which we now live. Okay, so yeah, have a look at that documentary. I think you'll enjoy it, and yeah, you'll better understand the way that, you know, these big blockbuster movies work as well.
Right, I think that's it. Unless anyone has any final questions, we're at the top of the hour now. And thank you so much, Brigita, for coming on and making it such an amazing call. The comments and the love that's pouring in the chat box, if you get time to see it, is huge. Look, hearts everywhere. So I'd just like to say thanks for coming, everybody. It's been a really great call, and you know, just push on through and keep going. If you keep going, the only option is for you to succeed, and the only question left is
called the Temple of the Golden Bear.
How long will it take? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
I think there was a question there just before we head off that Brigita and I are both done the opposite thing, but ultimately each of us focused on one thing. So I ditched my fitness and focused on affiliate till I had success. Now I'm going back to the affiliate stuff. Brigita ditched the affiliate stuff and focused on her fitness, and now she's sort of going back to the affiliate stuff. And I think that's what someone was saying there. It's just like, stop trying to catch two rabbits, you know, focus on the one, get that nailed, then go back to the other one when you've got your systems working and everything coming in. And I think that's been the biggest single thing for me. It's just like years of fanning around doing two, you know, have success when I focused on one. So I'll leave you with that.
Yeah, we're indebted to you, Brigita. Thank you very much for coming out. There'll be a recording coming out to everybody probably within the next 24 hours or so. And yeah, we're very grateful and look forward to watching your onward journey. Okay.
Stay safe, everybody. Ciao. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Have a great evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.